All right. Ashen Gale, where we last left you, you had departed from the rest of the party to explore the maze on your own. You opened a chest that you determined to not be trapped. I think you smashed it open anyway, didn't you?
Yeah.
Um, so the chest shattered remnants are sitting in front of you. Jeff, his three heads, looking in every direction, sniffing the air for meat, lingers beside you. Um, One of them stretches out towards you and says, Father, what items have you procured? Anything useful? Anything tasty?
No food. Food not scarce down here.
We are starving, Father. Jeff's pasty white face looks sad.
We need leave. We need to find a way out of magic. Trickle Tickle needs to go away and let us go to get summer so we can go back home where we feast.
Yes, feast, feast, says the other head. Uh Dangerous though, Faye, very dangerous. Tricksome. Where
We
go that
need
he not see?
it's not he cannot see if they not remember.
The heads
Can we
exchange a look.
can you help them not remember me while we strike?
Mm. The two heads that can talk, confer with each other. The third one just kind of looks at you, its tongue lolling out, and they turn back to you, and Dapper Jeff says, "Hmm, there might be a way, Father, a temporary solution. What I devour becomes part of me and my memories. The only way to ensure that you are truly forgotten would be for me to kill and eat you. And that's not what we want. But perhaps a lesser meal."
You eat small part, people forget for short term.
Small time, yes. Small feast, small time. Are you
He's gonna
sure
look at
that this is what you want to do, Father?
we need out. Magic is dangerous. The longer we stay, the longer likely we stay trapped forever. Not enough food for you, too much magic for me. I need to
The
get us
heads
out.
nod. The third head, the head that can't speak, begins to sing softly. It's a song that is familiar to you. You remember it from the last false hydra you fought and killed. It is the exact same song. As long as I am singing, Father, the meals forget.
Well, as he sings, I'm gonna reach over into my pack and pull out a knife. And as I grab the knife, I'm gonna pull out about 3 days worth of food rations. And I'm gonna set down the food rations. This all food I have, you take while I go escape and bring you back once we kill Summer, or you go with party and come up. I stay hidden and strike. And I'm gonna cut off.
Party,
Oh God.
party, not remembered you. They trust Jeff still?
They may not trust. They always worry about something. We have to find way for you to not get killed by party when I am gone. But if you know sing, they remember me, and so does Summer.
Yeah, the heads nod at this. Jeff strong. Jeff, be careful.
I'm gonna gesture towards the food and say, I will add one more piece. And with that, I'm gonna reach over to the knife and chop off one of my fingers and set it down with it. Is this enough?
Okay. They sniff the finger. They don't show any emotion to you cutting it off. Um, the nasty head makes a face, and Dapper Jeff picks up the food rations with his jaw and kind of works it and slips your finger into the rations like a dog treat or a dog pill wrapped in a treat, and it says, This will suffice, Father. A day, perhaps, no more. We must be quick. Once Summer remembers, he will remember forgetting. Trick only work once. That should have been the other voice. Trick only work once.
Then you eat. I make my way in haste. You still convince party
Okay.
to trust you and sing for them, so no one remembers me.
All right. The nasty head moves forward and grabs hold of the rations with your finger buried within it, and chokes it down, makes it like a disgusted face. Dapper Jeff sticks out his tongue and says, "Oh, metal, not very good. Sorry, Father, you're not delicious."
That means no eating me in the future. I'm okay with that. And I'm going to pat Dapper Jeff on the head.
Okay.
Well,
As you do this, can you mm, make an Arcana check for me?
yeah. 1 second. Load up D&D Beyond. Arcana. 14.
Okay. You feel as you're petting Jeff and the song is taking hold, your finger being digested in the false hydra's stomach. You feel a lightness about you. Something lifts off your shoulders that maybe you weren't maybe aware was there. Your best guess is that somebody, for some reason, just stopped concentrating on a spell.
Interesting. All right. Well, can I activate my rocket boots and start flying up and see what happens?
Okay, you activate your rocket boots and you try to go up, and indeed you go up. Jeff nods their heads approvingly.
Make your way to the top. We kill Summer, then go home to feast.
We will be waiting for you, Father, says Dapper Jeff. Your eyes linger on Dapper Jeff a moment. You're not sure why. You take him in.
Almost like a goodbye. We're not quite sure.
Okay. All right. So you just want to fly up?
Yeah, I think so, because I'm assuming it's just we're down the well, so it's going to be just flying up through that blackness.
Yep. You fly up into the mist above the maze. Jeff gets swallowed by the mist and is gone. Despite the roar of your rockets, you don't hear anything from Trickle Tickle Funklebean, nary a laugh or a trick or prank. Um, I should also say that when you last spoke to Jeff, your voice also sounded normal again.
Okay.
Um, anyway, you rocket up through the mist, and you don't go very far before a wooden roof appears before you, stretching out in all directions. It's paneled as if it were maybe the underside of a floor or just a wood paneled roof. It doesn't look very tree like.
Perfect. And it's just completely covering everything above me at this point. There's nothing else around. Hmm.
Yeah, no, there's nothing else around.
Cool. And then I guess I can deactivate my rocket boots and climb on the wall and
Okay.
kind of. I will use what is this? Elementalism, and I'll make a little fire cube just to have a little bit of light.
Nice. Okay.
And I will look for some kind of hinge doorway, like opening, and then they can come through.
Okay. You search across the wide roof, um, with the tireless persistence that only a warforged can have, and after 6 hours of searching across just terrain that never seems to change, you actually do find a trap door, complete with a ladder that's going down. The ladder is not attached to anything.
Perfect. And then, is there a handle on the inside of the door, or is it just kind of what do I? So when I see this door,
Yep.
what is it?
No,
And I push it
there's like
up,
a
I'm
ring
assuming.
handle. Yes.
Cool. Then I will ever so quietly open up the door just a hair, just kind of like test it to see if anything is on top of it. Not enough to open it, just to kind of see if anything reacts to me doing this.
You push it as lightly as you can. Not enough to open it, but it is enough that you do feel the resistance of a lock.
Okay.
It's not that there's something on top of it so much, but there is, something impeding your progress.
Yeah.
You don't hear any sounds from the other side.
Why so difficult? Nothing ever easy. Let's see if things really forget me. And with that, I'm going to activate my rocket boots and I'm going to force through the door.
Okay. Make a strength check.
19.
Okay. Full force. You smash into the trapdoor. It immediately breaks, and you rocket upward into a spacious wooden room that you recognize as being in part of the interior decoration of Summer's Great Tree Manor. There's an elf with a spear there. He jumps back and he goes, "Holy shit!" As wood showers down all around him. He doesn't look at you.
Does he just look at the hole? Is he kind of leaning over the hole, see what's going on? What's he doing?
Yeah, he's like pushed back, like he's expected something to come clawing through, and now that seemingly nothing has, he's inching towards it, his spear in hand, and he shouts, "God damn, Captain! Something's trying to escape."
All right. How big is the room that I'm in?
Not super big. Uh, maybe 8 feet high, 10 feet altogether. Looks like the only purpose of this room is to house a trapdoor, an entrance into the underground.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to use elementalism again near the hole. And I am going to sculpt a sand-shaped hand out of it. So whatever dust I'm going to gather in the room, I'm going to use it to kind of put a little hand that's kind of reaching over the ledge and then see if I can attract this guy's attention to the ledge.
Okay, yeah. So a whirling makeshift hand made of dust appears ghostly, and what does it do? Does it grab the side or
Yeah, it
point to
grabs
the
the sides
guy?
like something's trying to like climb out. It's kind of the idea is grabbing out of the
Okay.
ledge, like something is trying to come out.
You see the color drain from the elf's face, and he goes, "Oh my God, it's Chickle Tickle!" And he drops his spear and he runs from the room.
Perfect. So they think something else came out and not me, so I'm okay with that actually. Um, with that, what else is there? So I'm in the room. Is there any windows, or is there any?
In this room,
There's no
no, there's
door.
no windows. It looks like an interior room. There is a door. Through the door, you can see a wooden hallway, and you can see windows out in that room.
Perfect. I'm assuming this guy's running down the hallway screaming "trickle tickle" is all I can hear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go.
His voice is rapidly receding.
No one going to believe him. And then I'm going to walk out the door. And is it like a tower, circular kind of thing? Is it like a square hallway? Like there's a left side, right side?
Left side, right side. You glimpse through the windows the gigantic, voluminous branches of the tree. So you ascertain that you're on the outside, maybe, of the manor. The interior doesn't necessarily look out at the forest like this one does. You can see the forest far below you. You can see the part of it that's been burned in this war that's going on. You don't see any figures down there. It's a bit too far. You're a bit too high up.
Perfect.
But
That's
you
fine.
can, as you walk out, you see another elf coming up from the hall. He's got a book in his hand, and he's just kind of reading it as he walks by. He also does not react to you.
How close is he to me?
He's coming closer. He's about 10 feet from you now. Just a
But does he
steady
notice
walk.
that in the book?
Yeah.
I will, from whatever side of the hallway is on, I'll walk on the other side of the hallway and just kind of like, not super quietly, but as stealthily as a Warforged can move.
Okay. You can make a stealth check.
Cool. 21. But I get a bonus from the other side of it, or is that
No, you get a plus 30 to this.
so 51?
Yeah, 51. Okay, you move and you feel quiet. You feel invisible in a way that is not. It's thicker somehow than just being magically invisible. You feel like you're truly not there. You walk down the hall. You pass two guardsmen who are shaking their heads, having just watched somebody run by screaming. They also don't notice you as you walk straight through the doorway.
He's gonna be almost giddy about this new ability he has. So he's gonna be like almost sauntering might be the right word. He's not quite walking normally, but he's just like excited that like he's got this new skill right now and he's not quite sure what to do about it. As we walk through the halls and I see those guards, can I do I get a glimpse at? 'Cause you said I'm outside of the main house, right?
Yeah, you're on the outskirts. You're still in the manor.
Oh, okay. So it's all one giant thing. If there's not like separate
Like,
buildings.
yeah, there's no separate buildings. They're all connected. Like the manor is in the tree. It's like grown into the tree. So you're in like one of the outer branches.
Gotcha. So then I will start walking and make my way be more towards the center of the tree to kind of start going more towards the heart of it.
Yep. Okay. And as you do this, kind of wandering from route corridor to corridor, you pass libraries, you pass mess halls. Um, there's studies, there's people giving lectures. It's very crowded. There's all sorts of fae. Especially the deeper into the middle you go, the more just the sheer number of people you'll see. None of whom are reacting to you at all. In fact, you'll probably need to make a few dodges here or careful steps to keep from people running into you because it's getting pretty crowded.
Yeah. I would still have the illusion thing that what's her name gave me, right? Autumn.
Yep, you would not have
Or
lost that.
so as I get deep into the people, just my sheer size is going to be a concern. So I will activate that to kind of blend in
Cool.
even more.
Yeah. All right. You also physically shrink into the form of an autumnal eladrin, um, allowing you to slink through the corridors of the manor uh, all the more quietly. And as you
And
do this, oh, go ahead.
on all the summer ones, they're all Ladrins too, right? They're all the same.
Mostly, no, they're not all eladrin. There's some elves. There's other fae. There's dryads. Um, there's fairies.
I guess what I'm looking for is can I find like
Most of the soldiers are eladrin.
yeah, that's what I'm looking for because I want to see can I start scavenging and a summer Eladrin soldier costume from pieces that someone might have taken off their headpiece and I just kind of walked around, picked it up, and left the autumn one just kind of shed into something different.
Okay. Yeah, you spend the next few hours just kind of scouting out the whole manor. And as you do this, you do piece by piece begin to assemble your own uniform. You pluck a guy's helmet. He's sitting at a table eating. You just walk up and grab his helmet. He blames his companion who's next to him on stealing his helmet. You just walk away as they argue. So slowly, bit by bit, you fully assemble a perfect uniform.
Perfect. So as I do that, and I guess I'm assuming as I'm walking through, I'm kind of getting a understanding for the lay of the land of what
Yes.
this.
So basically, what there is there's a big central hub right where the main trunk grows through, and there's a bunch of like levels that all kind of look down onto the trunk. And from there are the outer branches where all these different living spaces and basically it's a miniature city. So there's pretty much anything you could want.
Perfect. Cool. Then I guess I will spend some time just kind of making sure that I understand where the layout is and kind of try to find my way back to the central room where we first saw Summer, just to kind of get a reference point.
Okay. As you're doing this, trying to retrace your steps, becoming more familiar with your surroundings. I want you to make a perception check, please.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. As you're walking, still enjoying the novelty of being totally ignored, from the corner of your vision, you spy something out of place. And you look and you see 5 Eladrin dressed in all black, with 2 swords sheathed at each of their sides, walking together, and they turn down a corridor and they're gone from your view.
Can I follow?
Okay, you want to follow them?
Yeah, I'll follow. Why are they all in black and what's going on?
Okay, with your curiosity caught by these strangely dressed soldiers who are wearing like not anything you've seen like at all in this place before. You trail them for a time as they march with purpose, and they turn another room, and you find yourself standing in front of the pit that Summer threw all of you in. There's no one else in here. They kind of gather around this circle, and one of them turns to the other 4 and he says, "We do this quick. Go down, cut their throats, bring back proof to Lord Summer. Only then can the Archfey rest easy."
Ooh, assassins. Let's see. You said there's 5 of them?
Yes.
What do we do with these guys?
As you're thinking, they begin to like one goes down on his knee and pulls out his pack, and starts preparing rope. You see knives, you see vials full of unfamiliar liquids. These guys are kitted out, and they're getting ready.
Okay, how close are they to each other?
They're all within 5 feet. They formed a semicircle around the hole that leads down into the roots. The room itself is about 30 feet, the hole 10 feet across in diameter. You're in the doorway. There are doors, but they're open. And there's nobody else that you can see, but there are people in the hall just kind of, walking to and fro.
Yeah. Oh, what to do? What to do? All right, so you said there's like 1 or 2 are on the ground, like preparing some sacks and tying off some ropes.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there any of them just kind of standing around, kind of like just kind of looking over the pits, or like
Yeah,
2 of them that are
there's
closer together?
the guy that spoke is kind of watching the other 4 get ready. He looks like the leader. His eyes are still on the pit though. He's not looking in the doorway. He definitely doesn't seem to suspect there might be danger out
Yeah.
here.
So I have a plan, but I also know how like it's hard to picture the plan because I just need a visual of where these guys are.
I could whip something up for you real quick if you give me a minute.
Yeah, let's take a look because, like I said, that'll kind of help me decide like what the right course of action is.
Hold on, give me 1 second to log in here. I should have done this ahead of time because I had this idea. Okay, let's see here. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Okay, we just they're not going to be like all dressed in black ninjas here because I'm not going to download a new picture for this. I'm just going to throw in the generic Summerman guy here. Where is he? There he is. And now for you. There you go. There you are.
Are you streaming on Twitch or where are we looking at?
No, I'm just gonna send you a
send it.
picture.
Gotcha.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm saving it right now.
Cool.
Because I don't think you're gonna need to move around or see your token move. Although I can do that on my
No, I
end
don't
if
think
we
I
need
do.
to.
No, I just kind of want to get a feel
All right,
for
I'm
the
sending
room.
it to you. Here you go. So those four guys in front of you are the guys who are leaning down, adjusting their tack, and you got the one guy who's overseeing them. And basically, this map is the confines of your room here.
Perfect. Cool. Then, because what I want to do here is I want to use elementalism again, and I want to do beckon fire, and it lets me create fire and scent. So I want to make the I want to make it look like a torchlight in the hole, kind of like at a distance. And I want
Okay.
the scent of like smoke to linger up. That way, just kind of like
Okay.
to make it look like something's climbing with a torch.
Can you move it to make it look like it's like steadily getting closer, or is it stationary?
Um, it doesn't really say choose the smoke scent lingers for 1 minute. Like I can use, well, I guess I can use also beckon air to move the smoke up, but it doesn't really say it doesn't. It really doesn't say it doesn't. It just says I can create it. So I don't think I
Okay.
can quite move it, but I can recreate it up and do it like kind of that section, but not really move it up. But like I said, I think
Okay.
the smell of smoke might be getting stronger, and they can probably waft that up more.
Okay. So yeah. So you create this light. You can't see into the pit from your angle, but you create this illusion of there, and you see the leader kind of jerk, and he raises his fist, and the other four like tense. And he takes a step back from the edge to not be as visible, and he just kind of points down. And slowly the Eladrin draw their blades, and they encircle the pit, ready to. It looks like they're ready to cut into whatever pops its head out.
Perfect. And then, is there a door to the area we're at, or is it just kind of like an
Yes.
open doorway?
Nope.
No.
There's a door.
And I'm assuming the fact that I snuck in behind them means they never closed it.
No, they did not close it.
Cool. Then I am going to move away from the door,
Okay.
and I'm going to use beckon air to push the door closed, but not hard, just enough to like make it feel like a breeze. Just kind of push the door closed, like just kind of like, did that thing really move enough? But did I close it? Did I not close it? I want to give a very subtle hint to that, just kind of see how they react.
Okay.
It's because they're jumping I thought
So
they were going to be.
the door slowly closes, and they look up, and the four look to their leader, and he says, "I don't know why I can't sense it, but there's magic in the air. Something's close. In the pit, my lord. They're coming." You see the guy's eyes narrow. He's searching the room. I don't know.
I'm going to slink into the corner and kind of let their nerves settle down a little bit, and we will let the scent of that smoke kind of just stay lingering there, and just kind of see if it fades. They kind of get satisfied with it, their curiosity that it was nothing.
Okay. Yeah, over the next minute, they wait, purely expecting some sort of ambush or another distraction, maybe. You're not entirely sure what they're waiting for, but they look as alert as possible. But slowly, as the scent of smoke fades, does the light also fade, or does it
Yeah, it
remain?
fades. No,
The
it
light
fades.
fades. The light fades too. You see them relax just a little bit, and one of the ones that's crouching says, "It seems like it's past, my lord. Maybe they're at the bottom, trying to figure out how to get up." The leader still looks the most on edge, and he says, "Hold a minute more." You do
As
anything
they
more?
No, as they wait, I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on the leader. I'm assuming he's probably scanning the room, so
Oh
I'll
yeah,
be as
he is.
still as I can. So just kind of like slink in the corner where.
He begins to move, walking around the pit opposite to you. Um, his eyes still looking everywhere. His followers are watching him, maybe only now trusting in his instincts rather than their own. He moves over to the door and he pushes it back open, and he looks out into the hall both ways. Then he walks back in. This time he closes the door himself, and he says, "Get ready. We're moving out. Hurry up. Finish." The assassins hurry back to their packs, and they're moving at a more feverish pace now.
Perfect. And then you said they had ropes, like they're gonna be dangling off of ropes to kind of rappel down.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, you see two of them move forward, and they kick spools of rope over the side, which disappear into the darkness. You know from your experience that the fall won't kill them, but maybe they're trying to avoid landing in the water anyway because of the sharks.
Yeah. Interesting. What's the best way to handle 5 assassins? What do we do with these guys? As the ones who are preparing some of their like assassination kits, can I get close to one of them and see what exactly is in it?
Okay, yep, you can do that. No need to roll because you can just get up right on this guy, look over his shoulder. You peer into his pack. You see no less than 8 different knives, each with a different like curved blade, vials of unfamiliar liquid, a crossbow, a blowpipe, and ammo for both of them. You also see a couple of pouches that are you can't really tell what's in them because they're closed. A shuriken, more rope, food rations, uh, an unlit lamp.
Okay. It's not no instantaneous poison that I can just kind of stick them with, huh?
No, I mean, make an insight check.
Medicine?
You could make a medicine check to see if you can recognize anything by sight.
Okay. Well, insight was 23. Medicine is not very good. 6.
So so you're not familiar. I don't think poison's really your style usually. Um, you still probably surmise that they are poisons, and also your insight tells you that a good rule of thumb for assassins like these is that they've probably already pre-poisoned their bolts and needles, maybe even their blades. It just at a first glance you can't explicitly tell for certain.
Gotcha. I guess the question is, do we fight them? Do we chase them down? 5-on-1 is never good odds. All right, well, as I'm watching this guy, I'm going to take a look at the other ones. And what are the other ones? Are they still kind of preparing to go down? Any of them getting ready to go down?
It looks like they're rapidly getting ready to go down. Yeah. In fact, 2 of them are buckling up their packs right now. They stand up. Their leader nods and he looks to the 2. He's like, "Hurry up!
Cool.
You don't have all day."
The ones that don't have their packs bundled up, I want to try to steal some of their darts while they're there. I'll do a sleight of hand. What we got to do for this? I want just as sneaky as possible.
I'm gonna say I'll add it into your aura for this. So I think sleight of hand I think falls into the same range as stealth, and you're gonna get that same bonus for this.
Cool. Then let's go and do. Oh, it's a good thing I got that bonus. 11, so 41.
Okay, so you brazenly. What do you want to go for? What are you picking up?
I want their like little needles, like the blowgun needles.
The blow dart. Yeah. So you just brazenly pluck one of these, and you watch as none of these guys react to this needle floating up into your hands. It's almost as if you've touched it. It too has been forgotten.
Perfect. Can I? I mean, how many are there? Is there at least
The blow darts?
5?
Yeah, there's like 20 darts.
Cool. Then I will grab, let's say, at least 8 of them.
Okay.
And perfect. And then at this point,
you see one of the guys nudge the one you're stealing from and say, "Hey, Cooper, you forgot to pack your needles." What? Says the leader. Yeah, he does. He's got none of his darts. Got to send you back to assassin school. And Cooper blushes. I could have sworn he shakes his head. "Sorry, sir."
So then I am assuming that with those, I guess. So I want to wait for one of them to start making his way down.
Okay.
How many ropes do they have? I guess is the question.
They've only lowered 2 ropes.
2 ropes. And is it the 2 right guys have the ropes? Where are the ropes at relative to me? I guess.
The ropes are right in front of you. They're side by side. It looks like they're just gonna take turns. And the other 2 guys, they finish their packing. They stand up. Their lord nods to them and says, "May summer guide your hands." And the first 2 move forward to descend.
So as they do that, I'm going to go around to the right and I'm going to go down the wall myself as those guys are walking opposite side of them.
Okay.
And I'm going to, as they're like maybe, a few feet down, I'm going to run around and just kind of like hold on to a ledge close to them to see what happens in the next 2 seconds as like I'm there waiting for them to come by me.
Yep. So you walk down totally unnoticed, and they begin to like rappel down, like kind of jumping off the wall, moving quickly, but pretty quickly.
Perfect. And it's just 2 of them, right?
It's just 2, but as soon as the first 2 make it like 30 feet down, the next 2 start.
Cool. So the other ones I wouldn't have been that far down. I probably would have been like 15 feet down. So I'm assuming
Okay.
at the first. So what I'm going to do is, as those first two come by me, I'm going to poke the closest one to me with one of the blowgun needles.
Okay. I will
Okay.
say that this will need to be an attack roll.
Sure. Unarmed attack, or what are we using?
Improvised weapon. I don't think you have any proficiencies. I don't know. It counts as a basic blade, right?
I mean, it's
Yeah, just make a
yeah.
weapon attack without modifiers.
All right, so just a D20.
Yeah.
Ooh, an 8.
An 8, okay. Well, lucky for you, it's very easy to stick someone with a needle. So you do. You where do you drive the needle in?
I want to say like in his thigh or something, somewhere where he might think it's like a thorn or like something, just not really realize what stuck him, but just realize like, oh, something just pricked me. Like, what was that? And kind of just try to figure it out later.
Okay. That's your intention, but you stick him and he swats himself, and he immediately starts choking. And the guy goes, Cooper, what's wrong? And his eyes fall on you, and he sees you.
Ooh. Oh. So it's not it. Oh, okay. So it's not individuals.
Yeah, he has seen you. You have a split second here to react to him seeing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna scramble over. It's kind of like I'm going to lunge out over the other guy and fling the other dart at him.
Okay, another attack roll, please.
Perfect. And give me 1 second here. I want to make sure. I think I have lucky on this character, but it's been a while. I do. Cool. So I'm gonna give myself advantage because of lucky.
Nice.
Oops, no. I'll just roll 2 of them, maybe. I don't know what the right way to do it is.
Yeah, just roll twice.
17 and a 14.
Perfect. All right. You bull rush this guy. Just as the instant you think that he's seen you, you rush him and you drive the needle right into his throat. And instantly his eyes bulge, his tongue swells out. You hear him shout, and in tandem with his companion, both of them fall limply from the rope. And you see the other three poke their heads over the side, and they also see you. And now it's time to roll initiative.
Interesting. All right. Cool. Natural 20 for 29.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't even need to tell you that's the winning roll. Again, use initiative as the three men or three Eladrin poke their heads over the side. The middle one being their leader, recognizing like they first see their guys falling, and then almost as an afterthought, they finally notice you.
Cool. And then, so I'm assuming that they're all kind of peering over the side, so they're close to the ledge at least.
Correct. Yeah.
Cool. So the first are the two guys by the rope, like on that side of it. So if I go up straight up the rope, I could get to the two other guys that were about ready
Yes.
to come down.
Yep.
Then that's what I will do. I will. I was let's say about 15 feet down the ropes. I will climb. I have climb speed equal to my walk speed.
Nice.
So I will climb up whatever the 15 feet up, and let's see. How close are the two guys together? I mean, are they like side by shoulder to shoulder?
Yeah, they're all pretty much shoulder to shoulder.
Cool. Then what I will do is as I climb up and I get right to the edge, and I have like almost right before I put my hand on the ledge, so they might think they might get a free attack. I can activate my what's it called? Elemental strikes and turn my rocket boots on. And instead of grabbing the ledge, I will reach into my pack and grab a needle in each hand, and I will attack once to the one of the guys. I say the guy maybe to the right, whichever one of the two, doesn't matter.
Nice. Okay.
So we'll do that. And we're gonna burn lucky just because. Good thing I did. So 17.
That's another direct hit. You jab this guy right in the eye. The needle sinks all the way in. He falls back with a scream that immediately turns into a gurgle as he jerks back and forth, poison rapidly killing him. The other two guys seem to fully recognize the threat that you have now. One of the lesser soldiers just goes, "Oh, shit, it's him!" And the leader goes, "I know. Kill him." And they both move to attack you with their two long swords. All right, first assassin here. Both gonna make two swings on you. First swing is a 13, then an 18.
Both miss.
Okay. Leader coming at you now. 20 and a 24.
Both hit.
Both hit. Perfect. That is going to be 8 and 5 slashing damage, and then a pair of Constitution saving throws.
Perfect. 1 second. Where is this one? Deflect attack. Is it piercing or slashing, you said?
Slashing.
Okay, so I can reduce one of those to nothing. So I'll do the 8.
Okay.
So
then
5.
In that case, you don't take damage. You don't need the Constitution, so only one Constitution saving throw.
Perfect. And then I'm also going to redirect the attack at the guy with the first one. So I was going to redirect his blade back at him.
Okay.
For 16 damage with his own blade.
16 damage. Okay,
Yeah.
you push the sword right through the leader. He jerks back. And you immediately see him. He doesn't die, but he kind of crumples as his own poison begins to take hold. With that, it's your turn again.
Oh, perfect.
Oh wait, sorry. I still do need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, and I rolled it. I'm gonna.
For me, one hit.
Heroic
You got a 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll the heroic inspiration because that is not gonna be good. I just saw what happened to him. 14. I'll take it.
14. That is a failure, I'm afraid.
Oof.
So it's going to be 13 poison damage, and you're going to have disadvantage for your next round on your attack rolls.
Perfect. But there's only one guy still standing, right?
No, they're both still standing. The leader, you pushed his own sword into him. He's poisoned. He's not dead. He's not down.
Okay, cool.
You didn't strike him in the head or in a vital spot.
Gotcha.
All right, but it is your turn now.
Perfect. I'm assuming they're both on top of me now, right? One's to the left, one's to the right of me, I'm guessing.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Got the wounded leader to your right, the upright assassin to your left.
And then I have disadvantage. So what we're going to do is we are going to beat the leader to a pulp. Let's see. We'll roll the first unarmed strike. Oops. 10. 21. Hold on. One more. 16 with the first one.
16 to hit. That is a hit.
Cool. I'll roll the next few, which make it easier. 21 for the next one.
Yep.
And then I will do a flurry of blows, which is going to be, first one is 20. Ooh, and that one. 12. That's
Damn.
probably a miss.
That is a miss.
And we'll do one more. Nat 20, but it's disadvantage. Only get a 16, so 27. Damn.
Okay.
Cool. So that's 4. So 4 out of the 5 hit.
Okay.
Cool. And then those are D10s. So 1, 2, 3, 4 D10s. So for 23 plus 28 damage is what, 31, 51 damage to the leader.
Okay. You do indeed turn him into a pulp. You just unleash a series of crushing blows, disintegrating what was left of this guy. The other guard just stares in sheer disbelief at what you have done to this elite squadron.
Nice. Cool. And then is he going to take a turn, or is it still my turn?
It is still your turn. Yep.
Cool. I'm just going to position myself between me and the doorway with this guy so he just doesn't try to run away from me.
Good move, because that is indeed what he's going to do. But seeing you move between them, he just says, "Oh shit! Look, we don't want any trouble. He looks into your face and he seems to understand. You are a perfect killing machine. He has today met a real assassin, and he goes for the kill himself. First, 18.
A miss.
Second, 20.
Hit.
Okay. It's going to be 7 slashing damage. And unless you can redirect it again, it's another Constitution saving throw.
Yep, I can redirect this one. And I can reduce this attack damage to 0 because it's 1d10 plus 17, but it's not going to matter. And then we will redirect the attack back at him for 10 damage, and he hits us with his own blade.
Yep. He takes a single swing at you, and with ease, you just put it right back into him. You plunge it right into his heart. His eyes roll back, and he falls backward. Combat is over.
Nice. I didn't know if I was supposed to fight that one, but that was fun. That was a good little puzzle.
I wanted you to fight it.
Let's loot these corpses because their poisons seem to be very good. So I will loot the little guys for their packs and in their entirety, whatever's left.
Okay. And I think that it is as you take up the spoils of your kill, totally unnoticed, that we will leave Ashen Gale for now.
Cool. Quick, just extra side note, I'm going to loot the main guy, and once I'm finished looting, I'm going to dispose of the evidence and just kind of like throw the bodies into the pit.
Okay. Pass the bodies into the pit. There is some blood. I don't know if you want to try to clean that up, or I don't know if there's much you can do about that.
Yeah, I mean, no one's gonna. Maybe someone had a bloody nose is kind of what I'll make him think.
Okay. You're confident in your own cleanup abilities.
Yeah, as long as the bodies are out there, they don't know that their assassins are gone. Kind of my only intent.
So you open the door with your loot in tow, and as soon as you step out, there's 3 elven children who run past you, and one of them actually bounces against your knee and falls to the ground with a grunt. The other 2 look back and they say, "Jimson, what happened? Did you trip?" The kid blinks up at you, and for a second you think he can see you, but then he just shakes his head and he says, I don't know. He gets up again. And you continue on, unseen.
Nice. I thought I ruined my spell. Cool. Perfect.
Oh, you're good. All right, let me stop the bot.